Well, hello, it's good of you to join us again. Today, feelings are often used to determine one's reality, to determine one's identity. But if you think about it, you cannot rely on your feelings. I may not feel like going to church, praying or reading the Bible, but God has made it clear that that is the right thing to do, despite how I feel. Anyway, let's now look at some real physical differences between men and women. Compared to women, men have better depth perception, distance vision, and see more clearly in lighted environments, with women better when it comes to night vision, visual memory. Men are 10 times more likely to be colourblind, and women blink twice as much as men. Generally, men are about 10% bigger than women. Their larger size relates to men's natural duty to protect women and children. If a threat comes, the biggest and strongest should respond, usually the man. Men on average have 30 to 40% more upper body strength due to the man's frame. His shoulders are wider, his chest is thicker. In short, he's designed by God, not for nurturing, feeding children, but for work and bearing burdens. This is why we've separate sports teams for boys and girls, men and women. The society that collapses such distinctions is anything but pro-woman. On average, women live 5 years longer than men. In general, aside from a few serious illnesses, men die more often than women from the major diseases like cancer and heart troubles. Men don't always help themselves with their life choices, but many do take on a great deal to help others. For example, go to war or protect communities, do hard and dirty jobs, putting men in greater danger. Men have larger hearts and lungs. Women have bigger stomachs, livers and kidneys. Women's hearts beat faster. They have wider hips, a longer trunk, and shorter legs than men. Men's greater heart and lung capacity speaks to their calling by God to provide and protect. Women's wider hips speak of her ability to bear children. Men generally have better spatial skills, better at navigating and using mechanical reasoning. One study found 4 out of 5 men were better at assessing velocity than women. Another study found that on average 7 out of 8 adolescent boys threw more accurately at a non-moving object than girls. And 9 out of 10 of their fathers threw more accurately than their mothers. This design does not make men better than women, but it does make them different and more suited for certain tasks, just as the reverse holds true. We will continue this next time. Thank you.